topic for the day. Listen to that. We got our hot topic music. This beat is such a cool little beat. It's called Pumpkin Bunny. I don't remember the producer's name. I'm gonna find it and let y'all know another time. But what is the hot take for today? My hot take for today is you should lose money if you're not a good person. We should hit you in your pockets if you prove to be a bad person. If you have bad business practices or if you are a bad person. I think, why separate the two? That is my hot topic for today. The reason why I'm bringing this up is because I've been inspired by recent events in which somebody was not paid for the service that they did. And the person who did not do the paying, they asked me out on a date. And they've also, made claims to wanting to help me on some other stuff. But in my mind, I'm thinking, I brought my friend into a situation under the impression that he would be paid for and taken care of and could join in on the creative process. Unfortunately, my friend still has not been paid. And so now my face card is on the line with this situation. And some people would say, oh, Lexi, that's not your place to make sure that your friend gets paid off of this work. But it is my place because I brought them into the situation. And that is my face card with that friend to ensure that, when Lexi calls you for an opportunity, you're going to get paid and you're going to get recognized. The fact that he has not been paid yet, it makes me look bad and it makes it look like I'm inviting people into situations that are not good for them. And I don't appreciate that because I take a lot of pride in doing good business with people and treating people fairly, treating people well, and collaborating respectfully with people. So it really irritates me. And so the hot take that I said is, we need to link business and personal together, because if you have bad business practices, you most likely are not that great of a person. Now, there will be naysayers. They're like, oh, Lexi, you can't judge somebody based off of how they handle their money. And why not? I should absolutely be able to judge you off of how you treat people in business. If you're going to cheat me out of a business deal, you will cheat me in person. That's how I look at it. If you are going to cheat me out of something in your personal life, what's to stop you from cheating me in a business relationship? It's all the same thing. Business and personal, why are we separating character between these two? Just because a few dollars are attached? I don't like that. I've never liked that commentary. I've never liked that way of thinking. And I actually researched this a few years ago, where Western culture is pretty much the only culture where you can have business relationships with someone without knowing them personally. And in Eastern cultures, it's actually customary for you to get to know someone and decide whether or not you like them personally, get to know their friends, their family, who they are. And if you like the person personally, then business should be good and blessed and all that good stuff as well. I wish we lived by that principle as well, because then we wouldn't have so many moral issues in our society. I feel like I talked a couple weeks ago about how, I asked the question, and I think it was a hot take as well, actually. I asked the question, should we separate the art from the artist? And I used the example of Chris Brown, and I explained to y'all how my position as a fan for Chris Brown changed after what happened with Rihanna. Now, I know that was over 10 years ago, but it's something that affected me being a fan of Chris Brown. And the reason why is because as a woman, I can't now feel good about supporting somebody who has been documented as abusing a woman. You know what I mean? So I'm putting my money where my mouth is. And I've refrained from spending money with this person based on what they've shown their moral compass to be. It doesn't align with me and it doesn't align with my values. And so I put my pocket where my mouth is. And I recently saw a video that's going around on Twitter right now where it's like this really pretty woman. She's like at a baseball game, I think, and she's taking pictures and taking cute videos or whatever. You know how we all do when we're feeling cute and we're out in public and we're taking pictures and we're snapping. And, she put the shades on and she was smiling. She showed off her ring. And there were these two B words sitting behind her, acting childish and trying to make her feel bad about feeling cute. And I don't understand that behavior. Long story short though, right? People on the internet found out who those women were, and they have been leaving like 1-star reviews at whatever job she's at. And it could possibly cost that woman her job for being a terrible person on social media. I think I'm not against it. You know what I mean? Like, if you're a terrible person online, terrible things should happen to you in real life as well. Why do we think that we can separate so many things and have no consequences just because I was over here when I did it, not when I was not over there? You know, it doesn't make sense to me. Oh, I cheated on my wife in my personal life, but that doesn't mean I'm going to cheat you in business. Like, no, if you cheated somebody who's close to you like that, or if you've been a terrible person online, that means it's in you. And how many opportunities do you give yourself to act on the bad parts in you? How many opportunities do you feed that bad wolf? How many opportunities do you listen to the devil on your shoulder as opposed to the angel, or being kinder, being nicer? You know, I don't think there's anything wrong with people suffering consequences of their bad behavior. And I stand on that. And I feel like everybody else should stand on that too. So yeah, that's my hot take. We should keep it all together. You should be who you say you are, in and out, no matter where you are, no matter who you're around. And if you're not who you say you are in any medium, you should suffer the consequences. That's my hot take. Put your mouth where your money is, people. Stop supporting these terrible human beings just because they got a little bit of money, just because they got a little popularity, a little bit of fame, just because they dress nice, just because they have nice material things, cars, clothes, homes, just because they seem popular. Are they good people? Are they good to people? Is that somebody that you should really be having as a role model for your own life? Now, I'm going to stop myself there before I get on to rambling too much, but that is my hot take. I hope you enjoyed it. Now, what are we talking about on LexChat today? Oh yeah, this week on LexChat, we are talking about a post that I saved on my Instagram from @artist_growth_tips, things that could ruin your career as an artist. There are 5 reasons why some artists don't make it. So if you're interested in that, make sure you stay tuned. We'll be back after these messages with LexChat.
Goddamn, raise your hand if you working hard. Goddamn, raise your hand if you know you say, yeah. She work, hey, she work, hey, she work, okay, yeah. She work, hey, she work, okay.